is that just kind of seeing how it goes, or what's your sense of it?
I'm not sure right now, but I mean that's where I'm at, and I'm just trying to get better.
How is that? How do you take that after finishing the year at the left tackle?
I don't mind it. Like I said plenty of times before, I don't mind wherever I'm at, just as long as I'm helping contribute to the team.
What have the first 2 days been like under Coach Pittman? And we saw Coach Wynn out there working real hard today. What's kind of any change as far as the way y'all being worked or coached or anything of that nature?
Not necessarily. I feel like it's just high energy. I mean, we're all enjoying it. We're all buying in, so it's good.
Surprised to see Nick Chubb out there moving as well as he is?
Yes.
Yes, you're surprised.
Oh, I mean, yes, and I really feel like we're going to do good this season. So.
How does he look to you?
Yes, and I believe that we're going to be good as an offense this season.
Train well.
That's strict orders not to talk about Nick Chubb. Have you been told not to talk much about Nick Chubb?
Can't start that with
Yeah. I ain't going to answer that. But,
what do you prefer? You play some tackle, you play some guard, and clearly you're probably going to tell me you don't matter. You'll do whatever you can for the team. But I mean, there's got to be something you feel like you're a little better at. I mean, which position had you rather play? Do you feel like you fit best at?
I really don't feel like I fit best at any position. I got a feel for tackle last season and guard last season too. So I mean, right now I feel like I'm still kind of getting the feel for whatever position.
And you talk about that. I mean, you know, Coach Smart said in this press conference the other day, he said you're a guy that might have to learn all 5 positions because of the amount of depth and flexibility it gives. You talk about getting a feel for one position. Is it intimidating at all to think you might have to play 5, or is it a compliment? I mean, how do you take that?
Not at all. Excuse me. I think that is good because I feel like our whole OL we can all adjust good. So I mean, even if somebody goes down, it's always good to have a backup who can play that position too. So I feel like it's good.
Is it difficult adjusting to a new regime? You got new position coaches, new head coach. Is it hard for you to kind of get a read on what they want, or they're making it pretty clear what they want?
No, sir. It's not hard.
For you, what's the biggest challenge of moving from guard to tackle or vice versa?
Having the bigger guys inside, dealing with the edge, you kind of got the speedy guys, but going back inside, you kind of got the big dudes.
I'll say speaking of big dudes, one thing Coach Smart, I guess, made very clear from the very beginning when it comes to the offensive line, he wants bigger guys up front, guys 6'5", 320, whatever, the case may be. Brandon was kind of talking about yesterday, y'all, may not be the biggest guy per se, but he talked about having heart and all that. Is that something you think y'all need to show and prove to Coach Pittman and the staff, that y'all, even though y'all might be a little smaller in stature, that y'all
well,
can still get it done?
with the new staff, I feel like you always have to prove yourself, and even with the old staff, you still have to prove yourself each spring or fall or whatever it may be. But I feel like all of us have heart so far. I mean, it is going real good.
Has it been kind of weird being out there and not seeing John and Colton?
Yes, but I mean we're getting through it. Every new year you see new faces, so I mean it's nothing too bad.
What did Coach Pittman thus far? I mean, you talk about, Brandon talked about how encouraging it was, talked about how he told stories to help you guys remember plays and stuff like that. What's kind of been your impression? What stood out to him to you thus far?
I loved it. I mean that just makes it 10 times easier to remember things. So I mean, just the way he's going about teaching us plays is great.
How much has changed in terms of terminology, schematics, whatever, blocking schemes?
Not much. It's all the same, just different terminology. So I mean, it's still the same.
Is it about how much changed last year with the new?
Just about.
It looked like tackles and guards were kind of working separately out there. Is that something that's new, or would you guys do that a bit last year?
Oh no, we've been doing that. At times we'll all work together, and other times it'll be just tackles working with tight ends and the inside 3 working with the inside 3.
Are you getting any work at center? I mean, are you or will you be, do you think?
Yes, sir. I've been taking snaps at center before spring practice started, but so far, I mean, I haven't. But on my own time, been getting snaps.
How's Lamont doing there? I know he's real serious and we made a move there.
Oh, he's great. He's great. just like I said before, I feel like all the guys, whether it's a twos or threes, I feel like anybody can step up and do good. And that's just coming from day two. But I feel like we're going to be good.
Having played, tackle, Pike stepping out there, doing something a little bit new for the first time in his career. I mean, how do you feel like he fits out there? Have you guys talked about your experience playing tackle and those things like that?
I mean, that's a question you have to ask him. But yeah, we have discussed a good bit of how it is out there for a guard to transition to tackle.
He's a versatile guy, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you feel pretty confident that he'll be able to do that?
Yes, sir. I got confidence in all the guys.
I forgot that this time last year you were supposed to be the center in the future, and you played guard, you played tackle, you're back at guard.
Yeah.
Has this been a little bit of a blur, and is it kind of difficult to
Nah, not at all.
develop as a player if you're moving around a lot?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I don't think there's any downside to playing all the positions or being versatile. So I feel I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Is there enough that's similar about all
What do you
five
mean?
of them? Like just the basics of the position as
Oh,
far
yes,
as
sir.
like
Yeah.
developing and getting comfortable?
Mhm.
What is the main thing?
Just being confident.